welcome to the first half of sports on this first day of spring. While it was a little cloudy and a little chilly, the folks up at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs in Plains are ready to kick off their racing season this weekend. Today, a press conference was held announcing the numerous events occurring at the racetrack this year.
When I first started here, this was the lowest class track in the country. I mean, people used to laugh at you when you came to you go to a convention in somewhere in the country where they have these national conventions, and we were the lowest track in the world. We had fixed races. One day, my first year here, they were throwing benches out in the track on fire at the drivers. You know, it was like you couldn't find a worse track in the country when I started here back in the 80s.
Dale Rapson has been the vice president of racing operations at Pocono Downs for about 3 decades. He's been there when it was a minor league track, and he also sees it now, a major league racing track, what he refers to as being at its best.
Well, I'm probably more excited than anybody because I was here when we were at bottom, and I know how it used to be here. And to see where it's grown, and then to culminate with these 3 big events we have this year, it's truly amazing. I would love to go back in time and show people where we were back in 1980 and where we are now. You wouldn't believe it. So again, we're going to have one of the major top racing schedules in the country right here at Pocono Downs.
The live racing at the track begins this Saturday, March 23rd, and will run until November. Pocono Downs will also be hosting a number of races and parties held during the Triple Crown races of the Preakness, Belmont, and the Kentucky Derby. And the track was also happy to announce the return of the Breeders' Crown, harness racing's richest and most prestigious year-end division championship series, Saturday, October 19th. Howard Parker was one of the drivers at today's press conference who talked about how excited he was for this upcoming season.
Mohegan Sun has put on one of the best shows in harness racing. The track surface is fantastic all the time. Their conditions for the horses are tremendous. They built a new paddock, and it's just their stake schedule this year is second to none.
Parker also talked about the changes he saw over the past few years at Pocono Downs.
Before, when I was racing in New Jersey a lot, it was on the bottom rung of harness racing, and now the track's the best in the business because of what they've done, and with the alternative gambling, the purses are fantastic, and it brings out the best of the best that the sport has to offer.
Racing is great because it's 15 minutes between a race. You could bring out $20, bet $2 on every race, say for 10 races, and the odds are you're not going to lose every race. But even if the worst scenario, you lose every race, it's a $20 night. It's a night of entertainment where it doesn't cost you a lot of money. And there's 15 minutes between a race, so your money lasts the whole night. And like I said, it's just as exciting for some people to put $2 on a race as it is for somebody to put $200 on a race. So, that's what we try to tell people, that you can come out and it's an inexpensive night to have fun.
If you want to find out more information about the events coming up, make sure to check out their website, MoheganSunPocono.com. More sports coming up in a few minutes. Make sure you stick around.